We have a special presentation to make tonight at the beginning of our Hall of Fame ceremonies. There is a lady in the audience who I think has had an extraordinary impact on the lives of many of us. I know that she had an impact on the life of Hall of Fame inductee Art Shannon. And I know many years ago, as a student at Watertown High School, this lady, for the first time, took a young football player with no interest whatsoever in public speaking and made him get involved in a public speaking program at Watertown High. That was me. She sees after many years that all of her work didn't do much good. But nonetheless, she made me do things that I really never believed that I could do. And I think she had that kind of impact on Arthur Shannon, and she had that kind of impact on the many, many people who passed by her classroom and worked with her in the speech program and in the debate club at Watertown High School. I don't believe she'd be upset with me if I told you that she's 90 years old, a retired teacher in the Watertown School, and the Hall of Fame would like very much to honor tonight a distinguished lady, Ms. Eleanor McBreen. Please come to the podium.
Partially gave me an order, and I intended to speak, if I was asked to tonight, about him anyway, so I'm going to put his suggestions aside for a minute. I'm delighted to be here, very happy and very honored. I taught in Watertown for 25 years. And how much time do I have? Well, I want to tell you that I was a teacher of speech and public speaking. I had many pupils that didn't want to take public speaking, but they did. And some of them have been very successful. I think my outstanding pupil was Virginia Mafucci, who went to the Lowell School. She became Miss Massachusetts and came in 4th in the national contest. She didn't make it. She should have been 3rd anyway. And then Dale Carnegie had the outstanding public speaker who announced the end of the war. Dr. Staley had James Michael Curley. And I had the man whose name I can't remember right now, and it kills me. No, wait a minute. Is there an American Legion person here? No American Legion people in the hall tonight? Well, anyway, he became the one of the vice national presidents of the American Legion. George Walker. So I put him in the class with them. And those were my outstanding pupils over the years. Now, I loved them all. I loved all of the pupils. I still do. But I'm delighted that I was introduced by the one that didn't. Where is he? Come over here. He was my favorite through all the years. Okay. No, not yet.
You're not
no.
yet.
No, I'm not through yet. This won't take but 2 minutes. It's very important that you time yourself when you're up here. But I wasn't sure whether I was going to have an opportunity or not to speak. And I thought, I think I'll ask the chairman on the quiet if I may have a couple of minutes, not over 3, because I wanted to tell a story that happened to me during the Second World War. I was still teaching at that time, and I went to the theater one night with friends, and coming home on the tunnel train from Park Street, where everyone was hanging on a hook because all the seats from the train were taken, away at the other end of the car were a group of sailors, all young kids with their little white hats, and they were laughing and fooling and having a great time. And all of a sudden, I heard someone say, loud and clear, "Speak clearly if you speak at all, and carve every word before you let it fall." That was the motto of the speech department. So I knew it was meant for me. And I turned around and looked, and this gob and all his pals tossed their white hats in the air as he said, "See, I told you she was my talking teacher." Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ms. McBreen, and I'm sure you're feeling the same as I am, that we should all be quite as good at